International Overdose Awareness Day is a time to stop and reflect on the millions of people we've lost to this horrible epidemic. It's about remembering the impact that they've had on our lives and coming together to fight for those who are still here.
My passion for harm reduction and recovery came from my dad, who we lost when he was just 27 to an opioid overdose. I was really young, but I miss him every day. And I do know that he loved guitar and writing music, and he loved being a dad. And I want to help other people the way that I wish someone could have helped my dad and prevent other kids from losing their parents to this horrible epidemic.
Today, I would like to reflect on all of those that were taken too soon due to an overdose. Each and every one of us has been impacted in one way or another, whether that is through the loss of a group's member, a family member, or a friend.
I'd like to remember Fran Puopolo, who was a fantastic nurse who taught me most of what I know about addiction medicine, especially most of the practical knowledge of what it's like to be a patient struggling with addiction and also trying to navigate the healthcare system. I wouldn't have the career that I have today if it weren't for Fran and what she taught me and what she inspired me to do. So I think of her a lot and I miss her.
I have personally lost 8 people from overdoses that I went to school with. So it's been I like that I got into this career when I did. I feel like I've maybe not helped as much as I wanted, but I feel like someone being here that's constant is a good for the members.
This International Overdose Awareness Day, I think, is important because it gives us a chance to pause and reflect on the losses we've had and the folks that have endured an overdose.
Like many of you in the group's family, my complicated family has also been deeply impacted by the pain and loss of addiction in its many forms. A couple of years ago, we lost my older sister Rose to overdose, and I was reminded how long a journey this can be and that the battle is never really over. So as we enter Overdose Awareness Month, my thoughts and prayers are with those people who are struggling and their families. You're not alone. We're in this together.
I want to talk about my great-grandmother. I never did get a chance to know her, know who she was, or anything like that because she died before I was born. And so from what I've heard, her name is Marie, and she had a beautiful soul and spirit. And so I never really got a chance to know her or much about my mother's side of the family. So for Overdose Awareness, I just want to lift Marie up and hope that she is watching down on us and hope that we are making her proud.
And the one thing that really hits home is my sponsor tells me, regardless of what kind of day you're having, there's 50 people you personally know who wish they were here on earth to have that kind of day. Bringing awareness to the fact that overdose still continues to happen is one of the greatest things that has helped states pass laws and gain funding to help those people who want to attempt recovery for regardless of how many times. We allow you to come in and we love you until you can love yourself. That's the beauty of recovery right there. The connection that you get outside of the isolation that you used to suffer with.
I'd like to honor my friends Patrick and Jimmy and their families today on International Overdose Awareness Day.
Yeah, I'm making this video as a tribute to my son, James Christopher, known as JC, who died from an overdose from inhalant abuse at the age of 21. And I have made it a mission to continue to educate about the dangers of inhalant abuse. It is deadly. So this video is for JC.
I lost a fiance to an overdose back in 2002. And to this day, I keep a little picture of her on my desk. It keeps me humble. And it just reminds me every day that there's lots of good people out there who have this thing called addiction.
This individual at my last job was what we will call a frequent flyer, that revolving door. But again, such a light, such a spirit, such a soul, such a powerful individual. But I learned so much. I learned so much about addiction. I learned so much about myself. And I was grateful to see and witness and be a part of, to some extent, but mostly just witness the magic of harm reduction in regards to just walking with the person.
2 months into starting here, I lost one of my very best friends to an overdose, and that sort of gave me a whole new outlook on it. And then come to find out, I have family members and some of the people that I love most in this world, struggle with this. And so I back then was at the other end of trying to be a family member, trying to get people into treatment. And it was very, very, very hard. And so I always, in the back of my head, treat all of these members, all of the people that we come in contact with, how you would want your loved ones, your family members to be treated.
Today, I'm remembering my Aunt Gail. We love you, we miss you, and we still laugh at how ridiculous you and Frankie were together. I love you so much, and I think of you every day.
Also honoring my nephew this year and his heroic road to recovery. He has taught me more about courage, acceptance, and love than I could ever imagine.
Thank you all for taking time to share your memory of those we've lost as we have a reflection on International Overdose Awareness Day. I always reflect on this day every year, and in addition to thinking about the memories and the nice times that I've shared with those that I've lost, I also really use this day as a great reminder for my why, for my motivation, and for the inspiration for everything that I do here at Groups. So as we look forward to National Recovery Month in September, stay tuned. We'll have lots of great content coming forth for you to really inspire hope and inspire the work that we do and all of the 18,000 plus members that we are helping every single day find recovery. So thank you so much for participating today. And as always, thank you for the incredible work that you do for Groups, for our members, and for each other every day.